Alright, so been wanting to do this for a while. This is my gaming rig, and I first built it, I think March of 2011, somewhere in there. And I've done some upgrades, here and there. So anyway, Corsair 800D case. I've got an NZXT Sentry 2 fan controller, LG Blu-ray burner. This is a Monsoon D5. There are some bubbles in it because I just yesterday moved some stuff around, so I drained it and refilled it. It's a Monsoon D5 with an MCP 655 variable pump inside of it. This actually started out as the water started out as an RS 360 kit from XSPC, and recently changed the pump and the bay out because the pump was pretty noisy, and the flow isn't very good on those pumps compared to this pump here. So what I've got here, this is cooling wise, RS360 at the top with 3 AP15s. I run them as slow as I can. I think they run about 800 RPMs. They can be cranked up if I need it, but for what I'm running, I don't really need it. And then I believe it's 7/16 tubing with all half-inch fittings, so everything's really tight. I don't have to really worry about leaks. I put the zip ties on just just for a little safety, for I guess peace of mind. Got a little drain port there that I put in with the T. Nice to be able to drain it easily, to reconfigure or refill or whatever or whatnot, or change out tubing. Anyway, so we're coming from the pump up to the 360 rad, and then out to the water block, which is XSPC Rasa block that came with the kit. The block's great. So when I cleaned it, I had a little gunk in it, but it's been great. Great little cooler. Then we're coming out from a block into a GTX 580. It's EVGA, just a standard with an EK water block. I think it's full block, of course. Running Kingston HyperX limited edition RAM there. That i7, I run it at 4.5 every day, 24/7, and with all the power saving features on. Pretty easy to do in a fairly mild overclock. I've had it at 5 gigahertz, but for what I'm doing, I don't really see the need. I'm not running an SLI rig or doing heavy processor tasks. So I'm running an AX850 Corsair. Great power supplies. I don't think I'll buy anything personally other than Corsair for myself until something changes as far as quality goes. Down here, coming out of the card, we're going into an RX 120. That's the XSPC single 120 radiator. That's the thicker one. And it's got a Scythe fan on it, which I do run at a lower speed. Then we have a tube that comes out of there, goes up to my T for my drain, and comes up and goes into the inlet for the pump. So let me see if I can get a good look at the pump for you, or the casing for the pump. So it's right there behind the that plate. I can pull that plate off of there and use a screwdriver and adjust the speed. Right now I have it set at 2, so it's fairly quiet. It's sitting right next to my head when I'm using the computer, so I like it to be fairly quiet. As far as hard drives go in this rig, I have 120 gig Chronos Deluxe SATA 3 SSD that for OS, 500 gig Maxter SATA 3 drive for games, I just put my games on there. That's it. And a 2 terabyte, believe it's a Maxtor storage drive, and that is just for music and media and stuff like that. As far as the overclock on the GTX 580 goes, I think I'm running at 918 at I think it's 1.138 volts, something like that. I haven't really pushed it too hard yet. There isn't much out there that the card can't handle. There is a slight droop at the end of the card that you may notice, and I haven't really figured out a way to stop it. I was going to get a back plate, but the back plate won't help. I think it'll just add more weight to it. You can see there's a little flex in it. It's not much though. Let's see what else. I've got a Sound Blaster X5 for sound. Haven't really modded the case much, besides putting the rad in the bottom. I've seen people do the 240s down here, where they cut all this this stuff out, and I just didn't see it as being something I would need. I can always put another 120 back there if I want, or reconfigure the whole thing. But anyway, that's about it for this machine. So thanks for taking a look, and look for new videos.